We're recording.
Tacos.
All right, Guardians of the Galaxy. Background: publisher is Marvel Comics. Creator is Stan Lee, Arnold Drake, and Roy Thomas. Artist Gene Colan. First appearances as the 19. There's two different teams. It specifies the 1969 team was in Marvel Superheroes number 18. Obviously in January 69, and then the 2008 team. I guess the difference between them is they had different. They had different members. Yeah. The 2008 team. First appearance was Annihilation Conquest number 6 in April of 2008. The founders of the 1969 team were Adam Warlock, Drax the Destroyer, Gamora, Kazar, aka Martyr, Rocket Raccoon, and Star-Lord. I had to have Ben tell me who Adam Warlock is because I had no idea who that is.
Yeah.
I only know because of, like,
Movies?
the 12,000 YouTube videos that showed up after
after
they teased him at the end of 2.
Well, they teased him at the end of the first one, too.
Yeah, but, like, they hardcore.
Yeah. They pretty much
2.
confirmed it because the Collector, I guess, was growing him for...
The gold people, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember their fucking names.
Well, obviously...
The stuck-up bitches.
The perfect patriarchy of the universe.
Yeah.
Well, from... a lot of what I know about Guardians comes from, obviously, the movies. So,
That's literally all I know about Guardians.
Yeah, so, I know Drax, Gamora, Rocket, and Star-Lord. I think I saw somewhere that Clint Barton, who played Hawkeye, is, the son of Star-Lord in the comic books. And, maybe one of the older ones or the newer one. I thought that was weird. Comic books, specifically.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd have to relook that up.
Yeah,
but... sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I only know of them just most of the movies got me started, and then playing some of the Marvel games, the Diablo style Marvel game they had for a while. I played that, and that's how I got to know some more.
The MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I tried playing that as well.
That, and then I play Marvel Strike on the phone, so I have Drax and Gamora and some of them, and it kind of gives a little about them, but.
Ben was a little addicted to Marvel Strike for a minute.
Oh, I still play it every single day.
Cool. That's cool. I tried playing that MMO.
To Marvel Strike.
Dude, it's fun. It's fun.
There was an MMO.
Yeah, it was Diablo style. It was a really good game. I played the hell out of that, especially because they had a lot of my favorite characters in it. And then you can get some of their sweet comic book skins. Biggest one I liked was Gambit with his the Horseman of Death outfit.
Well, okay, so what I know about... So Ben, you're gonna have to explain who Adam Warlock is again.
He's, from what I know, he's just a celestial being that was created just to hunt down and kill the Guardians. And then he turns to good once he finds out, they're actually good people and they're trying to help save people. He was just given this whole entire predisposition that they're bad and he needs to kill them.
So by celestial being, you mean like Star-Lord's dad, celestial being? From the movie?
Almost. Let me look more into him. Because, I'm pretty sure, that's what I read, a while back.
Aren't him and, Captain Marvel, pretty similar?
Yeah, they end up teaming up together.
Oh, cool, okay.
Apparently.
That's who I should add to the list is Captain Marvel. And Joker. We can add Joker on there, too. Because I'm going to cut out all the shit we talked about Joker.
I was going to say, Adam Warlock showed up in Fantastic Four and Thor. Yeah, he's a cosmic being. Yeah.
What exactly does that mean? Can we?
Cosmic being is a cosmic being is Star-Lord and his dad.
Right. Okay.
They're just gods of the universe, essentially. Because you got to remember, the Titans and stuff that controlled the Infinity Stones. Those were cosmic beings.
So does the Collector count as a celestial being?
So I think he's just kind of a nutsoid dude who just collects all this cool stuff.
Well, but him and the guy from Ragnarok, I forgot what his title is.
The Grandmaster.
Yeah, the both of them have I don't know if you guys read the comic book Contest of Champions, but the two of them are really, really almost gods in the grand galaxy. I don't remember exactly what they call them, but. It would kind of make sense if there was something along that line because they had, the ability to be able to steal all those heroes and put them in a huge gladiator box. But
Yeah,
That's why I thought they might have been.
Yeah, Grandmaster is an ageless elder of the universe and has mastered most civilizations' games and skill and chant. Or games of skill and chant.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so what I know about Drax from the movie itself is that he came from a planet that Thanos conquered, and Thanos killed his wife and daughter, and in the movies, I don't know if it's similar to in the comic books, literally his life goal is to revenge his family by killing Thanos, to which he has not succeeded yet.
Yeah, he's not going to.
No, he's not at all, since he's dust right now.
What are you talking about? He's just invisible. He was
He's
standing
gonna
very
come
still.
back.
Everyone,
He's gonna come back.
everyone who got snapped is coming back.
Yes.
No, I know. Hang on. I don't think everybody's coming back, but I think the majority will be.
I think Loki's still alive.
Yeah,
Completely
Loki.
separate discussion.
Loki is
100% still alive.
Bro, that wasn't even Loki. That was a fucking.
It was a shadow clone. Like he pulled off Naruto's shadow clone jutsu again.
Yeah, there's no way he went out that way. But anyways, anybody know anything about Gamora? Anything in like her background aside from I'm assuming
Daughter of Thanos.
Yeah. Well, so
She's
yes.
an assassin.
But she has kind of the same sort of background as Drax, where everybody on her, or half of the people on her planet, I guess. Actually, it's a little bit different, because I think everybody on Drax's planet were killed. It wasn't like a half population.
No, his family was killed because he killed half of the population there. It's just because they killed his family, he went out after Thanos.
Is that a, like, are we sure that he killed only half of their population, or did he just, like, massacre everybody on that planet?
Well, I mean, no, that's his MO, is like, show up, kill half your planet.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if it was...
Yeah,
okay,
he was just going planet to planet doing it.
Okay, well, he did that to Gamora's
So
planet.
he didn't have a badass glove that just did it for him.
Yeah, well, he just had a giant freaking army.
Hop from planet to planet. Yeah, and then he let Loki borrow his fucking army. How'd that go?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Tony Stark nuked their fucking asses.
Same sort of thing happened to her planet then. He found interest in her because of her... I don't know, she was feisty, I guess, as a kid. And then he kept her. And groomed her into being a sick assassin warrior princess. I just added princess on the end of there. I have no idea why. She's pretty badass. So let's talk about her from Infinity War. She's dead, and she's not coming back. Everybody agree? That's pretty much 100%?
Who?
No, she's in the Soul Stone. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Gamora?
She's gone. I think she's gone. 100%.
I have a theory about that.
Oh, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
So basically, he had to sacrifice something to take the place of the Soul Stone at that planet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think if like somebody sacrificed something they love, like maybe Star-Lord sacrificing himself or his like mom's recordings,
then
she
can
come
be
back,
and that would take. Oh, that's kind of an interesting theory. I haven't heard that.
That's
one
what
yet.
I was thinking about, because like I was sitting here after work watching the second Guardians movie, and I was like, so Thanos had to sacrifice something he loved in order to get the Soul Stone, and basically she was to take the place.
Yeah.
So Star-Lord has to sacrifice something in order to get her back. But
can the Soul Stone do tradesies? I don't know if they can do tradesies.
Well, like the prevailing theory on the guy that I've seen is that everybody that got snapped is in the Soul Stone.
Yeah, but Gamora wasn't snapped though.
Yeah, but she was still.
Is she technically in the Soul Stone,
killed.
or is she just like traded for the Soul Stone?
She was still killed for the Soul Stone, kind of thing.
Okay, but that's different
people
than
still feel like
being killed.
People still feel like she's in there, and like that whole sequence at the end of the movie where like Thanos sees her as like the child again and like holds her hand and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like they feel like that was him, like her torturing him from inside the stone.
That's interesting.
Or, like, fucking
okay.
with him kind of thing.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that theory. So if the people get revived from inside the Soul Stone, then potentially she could too, because she's quote unquote potentially in the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, theoretically, but I mean,
okay,
they could have changed all that too with like fucking Guardians 3 being canceled. So
did it actually get canceled? Oh, because of James Gunn. That's right.
I think they didn't like make like a big announcement, but it kind of like got ninja canceled.
Well, see, I was thinking if they're gonna have Guardians 3, they would have to bring her back because she's such a huge part of Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know how they were gonna do that. With your explanation, that would make sense to me. But what I don't want to happen in Avengers Infinity War Part 2, which is not what it's actually going to be called, is I'd be really pissed off if all of them get brought back and then people don't actually die. Because, like, cause they did such a good, well, they did such a good job of setting the stakes for Infinity War by making everybody think they're gone, which everybody knows they're actually not gone. But if they bring them all back and nobody has to sacrifice themselves to, like, still set those stakes for how powerful Thanos is, I'm gonna be pissed. I still think it's gonna be Iron Man and Captain America.
It's like at the end of that movie, there's got to be people dead. Or
well, what it sounds like when they had the interview on Jimmy Kimmel, like I forget who it was on there, but they slipped out what the actual title was called.
Oh, did they?
It was Mark Ruffalo, and he didn't actually do it. They staged.
Oh, okay, so it was him saying the Last Avenger was a joke.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense though if it was the Last Avenger. It's actually
because like
fitting.
then people were like, oh, this is what he actually said. I was there, and then like a bunch of people who were actually there were like, nah. They told us like during a commercial break, hey, we're gonna set this up. React like it's shocking or something.
I mean, it's fitting if it was that, but.
And like, there's been rumors that it's gonna be the Revengers.
That is
fucking playing off like the Ragnarok team.
No. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, the Ragnarok team's still alive.
True. Because fucking Valkyrie's gonna be in the sequel, so.
Yeah, isn't Valkyrie and what's his name?
Fucking love Valkyrie. She is one of my favorite secondary characters out of all the movies ever. By far. I loved her. She was badass. Like, I actually highly considered being Valkyrie for Halloween. That's how much I loved her.
Should have done it.
So many different things with Adam Warlock. Like, I'm just...
Well, okay, since you brought that up, does anybody know who this Khazar, aka Martyr, is?
No, never heard of him.
Okay. We'll skip right over him. Might come back later. Okay.
Segue.
Rocket Raccoon.
Well...
I mean, everybody knows who Rocket is. Rocket's fucking hilarious.
He's a trash panda.
He's a trash panda?
He's a thief.
Wait, have you... Oh, that's right, you haven't seen Guardians 2!
Me?
Oh,
or
you.
I've seen Guardians 2.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I just told you I haven't finished it all the way through.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a point where he calls Rocket a trash panda, and he's like, is that worse? Oh, yeah, it's way worse.
No, I don't remember that. I watched it on the boat like several times, and I kept missing it from beginning to end, and I wasn't that interested.
Okay,
I tried. Yeah. I didn't really think it was that good. And then obviously there's Star-Lord, who is supposedly the leader. So do we want to talk about the movie? So let's start with the first one. First Guardians of the Galaxy. My initial impressions were I had no idea who the fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy were before I went to go see the movie. I think I went and saw it with my parents, or my family, so my mom, my dad, and my brother. First time I went to go see it. I came out of it, and I had the same reaction that I guess a majority of fans after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy were, which was, I have no idea who they were, but it was a great, great movie. And of course, it was so good that they stole the 80s theme for Thor Ragnarok because they knew that was going to work. So, yeah. Also, you can never go wrong with Chris Pratt. Ever. And Bradley Cooper as voicing Raccoon. And Vin Diesel voicing Groot.
And Sean Gunn playing the actual movements for Rocket.
Yeah.
I didn't realize who that was. I was actually doing the movements for Rocket in the green suit until behind the scenes, and it's like, oh, it's James Gunn's brother, who was actually a Ravager.
I didn't actually know that, but
yeah, I saw this.
That's really cool.
I sat there and watched like some of the behind the scenes, and I'm like, he's too scrawny to be Bradley Cooper. I was like, oh, that's who it is.
So, what about your guys' impressions on the first one?
I mean, it's like you said, it's the stereotypical Marvel where you go into the movie, you know barely anything about these characters, and then it's like, wow, that was actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who the bad guy was.
Ronan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's how great he did. I don't even remember who it was.
He's gonna be in Captain Marvel.
Yep.
He is.
Yep.
Like for a little bit.
Oh. No, he's like one of the main guys. Oh God, and who was the
bad
guy?
guy?
About it. Yeah, because like that takes place in like the early '90s.
Right. I know that was gonna be my next question. If he was gonna be like, it's gonna be him in the past because it kept.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that'd
it's
be really interesting, actually.
And it actually blew my mind when I found this out. Like, there's a show that I used to watch that I've been rewatching on Amazon Prime called Pushing Daisies. I don't know if you've ever seen it or heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Never watched it.
So the main guy, he's like this like timid baker kind of guy who's like really shy and like and all that. He plays Ronan the Accuser.
Oh, no kidding.
And I sat there, I was like, watch. I was like, okay, I gotta find out what else he's been in. And it said Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, who the hell was he in Guardians? And it's like, oh, he was Ronan. What?
See, look, that's the thing is, I thought he did an okay job. It's just he had your typical bad guy storyline in the movie, and he didn't really he didn't have that great of an impression on me.
Well,
at all.
I was just really disappointed because like Marvel hadn't acquired Fox at that point,
right?
So there's a lot of backstory that they don't have involved. Like they're really talking about like how like the Kree are like all in this like all out war with the universe and stuff. But like their main war is actually with
they
the
didn't
Skrull.
even explain that very well. Yeah.
Like they had the Kree and Skrull. Like the Kree and Skrull were always fighting, and it's like you can't use Skrull because it's X-Men related or Fantastic Four and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the Shi'ar Empire, they couldn't get involved with that yet because that's X-Men related, and it's like
and that's all Fox, yeah.
Dude, it's
I'm like, you guys can do so much.
Go like into fucking like Age of Ultron with like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and it's like, oh yeah, we created them in a lab, dude. We're gonna go with that one. There we go, problem solved.
Although now
backgrounds,
Magneto who?
Well, now they can actually bring it in like you know, you really weren't created in a lab. Your dad's Magneto.
Right. Yeah,
you were lied to this whole time.
Well, I wish they had been able to like give more of a background on the Kree then and like Ronan because he's like in the movie he's like a quote unquote brother of Gamora and who's the blue chick again? What's
Nebula.
Yeah. Right.
No, he was just working for. He was part of the Kree that just worked for Thanos.
For Thanos.
Yeah, he had no relation at all because Thanos hadn't even conquered the Kree.
I wish they had explained him more, or because I didn't really know his background. He seemed powerful, but like you don't really know the depth of his power either in the movie. Yeah. The best part of him being even in the movie is him being confused when Star-Lord dances at the very end of the movie. Literally, that's it.
Well, it's like Ronan actually like because like the Kree had like the whole peace treaty thing with the Xandarians.
With Nova.
Yeah, the Nova Corps.
Yeah. There you go.
Like they had a whole peace treaty with that, and Ronan was just pissed off, and he went against them for that. Like he was actually trying to start his own war and saying, no, we don't do peace treaties.
Right.
So like that was him just going behind his whole entire race's back, and like, hey, Thanos, we're gonna fuck shit up.
So he's just like one bad seed, but the Kree aren't necessarily.
Oh, they're all bad. Oh, they're all assholes.
Well, I mean, they can't be that bad if they're trying to do a peace treaty with Nova Corps.
Nova Corps out there. Well, when Nova Corps called him up and said, "Hey, you know, you got this guy who's going killing stuff and he's killing our people," they're like, "Well, that's your problem to deal with, not ours."
That's true.
So like they didn't give a shit. Like they're like, "Whatever, you forced us into this."
Okay. Well. Okay, so what about, like, the Guardians characters in that movie? I have a hard time saying anybody other than Star-Lord is my favorite, just because he's hilarious, but it's also hard to say Groot isn't fantastic, because we are Groot.
Or Drax, because his reflexes are so fast, he would catch it.
See, now, here's my problem with Drax. Drax was really good in the first one, and then they just seemed to make him so stupid in the second one. Like, he was literally just there for comic relief, which he's kind of there for comic relief in the first one, but he also serves a purpose. And in the second one, he doesn't seem to serve a purpose. It's just to be annoyingly comical.
They threw the one chick in there,
Mantis.
Yeah, Mantis.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. She's special. Like, you have to balance that out with... Drax is kind of special, and, like...
Yeah?
It's kind of like Rocket and Star-Lord's whole thing together.
That's true.
Like, those two kind of went... Yeah, it's like hand in hand. You go from, like, the super serious, like, angry jokes from Rocket and Star-Lord to...
Kind of lighter tone.
Yeah, the Airheads. Like, that's the best way to put them.
That's fair. Nick, who is your favorite?
Rocket.
Rocket. Yeah, I feel. Actually, funnily enough, my favorite Rocket, or my favorite movie with Rocket in it, is probably Infinity War because of how he bounces off the war.
Oh, dude, 100%. The best part of that whole, like, him in that whole movie, though, is when Bucky picks him up and they're just spinning.
Yes, when they're
Bucky
fighting in
shooting
Wakanda.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And they
that's
do
one of
the
my
whole
favorite
prison scene.
scenes.
Yeah.
The prison scene's really good. I actually kind of like Rocket, the very beginning of Guardians 2 with him and Baby Groot. I thought that was kind of funny.
You mean?
But
Oh, yeah.
but-
Baby Groot.
yeah, the very, very beginning when they're fighting that really weird monster. But
Yeah.
him in
Any
Infinity
scene
War
with
is like
Baby Groot is
anything Baby Groot.
just amazing.
Or Teen Groot. I love Teen Groot from Infinity War.
I miss Yondu.
Isn't he supposed to be? Isn't he like not actually dead?
Oh, he's
I mean,
dead.
he's a popsicle.
Because I remember he froze.
Yeah, he's a popsicle.
Yeah.
Well, if
he's
Leia
dead.
can come back, why not Yondu? Just kidding.
Yeah,
Bad
but, like,
joke.
she force powers her ass.
I
back
know, it
into
was
shit.
a joke. Okay. Ben, who would you say yours favorite is? Probably Drax, is what it sounds like.
Not really. Like, I mean, it's hard. Like, I really started to like Yondu a lot more in the second one.
Okay.
Because
his
they started,
relationship
well,
with Star-Lord?
well, not really that. They started digging more into his backstory with like the Ravagers and stuff. I love
Yeah.
that whole entire thing. Like starting to get to know him, and it's just like, well, he's dead. It's like, I want to know more.
They killed him
Stop.
so quickly. Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys suck. Like, you actually made him into this like amazing, enjoyable character where I want to get to know him more, and then you kill him off. Thanks, guys. And then,
Dude, movies are great at that.
yeah, same with
True.
TV shows. I mean, it's annoying.
Make you care, you know. Oh, dude, I'm really liking this character. Can't wait to see where they go. Oh, no, they're dead now. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I still like. I think Nebula, to be honest.
Okay.
Bro, Nebula's awesome.
I mean, one,
And
she's
I'm not-
badass.
Yeah.
Two,
Not just saying that because Karen.
she's Amy Pond. She's like
Actually-
Amy Pond when Rory gets killed in front of her face. It's
Ooh.
yeah, that's yeah, Nebula.
I actually really liked her in Infinity War. Like, she actually, you know... And at the end of Guardians 2, actually, I really liked the relationship between her and Gamora. Like, they
Oh, yeah.
actually didn't hate each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But she's pretty badass.
And she survived the snap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
half of her planet already died, so her race can't be any more taken away.
Can
wonder
they?
if that-
No?
No, because like that can't be a determining factor because.
Oh yeah,
there's
sure. It's just half the universe in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe it's because she's mostly robotic.
Bro, hang on. Segue. Imagine that for a second.
Yep.
Imagine you lived on one of these planets that Thanos showed up and killed half your population, and then years down the road, you're finally, you know, you're starting to move on, you're over it a little bit,
And you lose another half?
there goes another half.
That's so fucked!
Like you're like,
And this time,
like
hang
some
on,
old
that's
guy.
the best part. That's the best part. And this time, you don't even know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, you know, some old guy telling like your like grandkids this horror of like Thanos coming by. Well, back in my days, Thanos came in and wiped out half our people, and then like you see like half the kids disappear off as he tells the story. The fuck!
No, so even further down the rabbit hole, here's my question. So when they say half of the universe is gone, is that specified by like each planet? So like each planet loses half their population, or just overall across the
I think
galaxy it's
it's-
half the population? So it could be
I think
different
it is
on each
overall,
planet.
Like half the population overall.
Yeah, so
That poses a different question.
all of Earth could have been wiped out. There's probably like 12 people left.
Yeah.
And they're all
Yeah.
the ones in Wakanda right now. They're going,
Dude,
shit.
I still think at some point in the next Avengers movie, like when they finally like show us like what happened to everybody that got snapped, it just needs to start with Sam Jackson appearing in wherever the hell they went and finishing the motherfucker.
Yes!
That
That'd be hilarious.
well, they can use the F word once, so that'd be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think they're gonna do it.
I also want him to show like Coulson come out of nowhere and be like, "Yo, what is going on?"
Yeah, why they should
Actually,
have
that
him in the
reminds me.
last
When the
one.
fuck does Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. come back?
Like, well, I mean, Coulson's still alive, so
Well, yeah, but does everybody? I don't think everybody else knows that though.
no, they don't. That's why it'd be actually really cool if he just showed up and he was like, "Okay, we got some work to do, guys."
He could be like one of the 57 characters that shows up in the last one. I know he doesn't really count. Actually, I don't think he really counts. But...
No, he's not a superhero. That's just counting superheroes. Which they also said, like, from what I heard, they also filmed for the next, like, they went and did some last minute filming in Japan.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And there's really, from all my knowledge, there's only one character that has a lot of stuff to deal with Japan.
What's that?
Wolverine.
They're not gonna have Wolverine.
Dude, they might.
I mean, they can. They
Yeah, I was gonna
100%
say,
can.
They acquire Fox in January.
Well,
So
just-
they probably
just
sat
think
there and
about-
said, "We're just filming it right now, so when we get this, Wolverine's here."
No, but think about how hard that would be to do, because when they first started like filming all of this, they didn't have Fox. They didn't have the rights to Fox yet, and all the
Right.
X-Men characters. So imagine trying to like fit that into the storyline.
One
Now
easy way. There's one
How?
easy way.
How?
Doctor Strange messing with the time stone. Ripped a hole in
Oh.
reality.
I love everything about Doctor Strange. Okay, we got a little bit off topic. So
hang on, hold up. Random
Yes.
segue. I'm pissed. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't come back until summer.
Yeah, it's
at least
after.
at least it's coming back.
They're literally
It's-
making me sit through Captain Marvel. They're
Well,
making me
it's-
sit through the next Avengers.
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is picking up right after the last
Bitches.
Avengers movie. It's basically the Agents
Son
of
of
S.H.I.E.L.D. coming
bitches.
back together.
Listen, okay, at least Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is coming back. I'm still pissed off that they took away Agent Carter, because that was a great show. That got the bop
What
real
hurt
quickly.
that show is they fucking kept changing when it aired.
They kept changing what?
They kept changing like when it was on. Like
Oh.
But that show was so good. Plus, it had friggin' Tony's dad in it, which
Oh,
was
did
also really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the same guy from the movie too, the same actor.
Well, I figured. I mean, they're all on retainer.
I mean, yeah, I know, but like, it was just that show was so good. Okay, going back, rewinding. Okay, I was actually thinking about this. So, I didn't actually realize this until just now, but at the end of Infinity War, you have the actual Guardians of the Galaxy split. Half of them, and by half I really just mean Rocky Raccoon and Groot are on Earth, and
No,
then
Groot's gone.
no. Okay, I know, but he was
talking about,
on
like,
on Earth.
big battle time.
Oh,
Yes, yes, he was on Earth. Gamora is gone on nope, that's the. Is it Vladimir or is that the dwarf, the other one? Whatever. She's in the Soul Stone. Let's just put it that way. And then you have Star-Lord and Drax and Mantis on Titan
And Nebula.
and Nebula. Are we counting her as a Guardian of the Galaxy?
Yeah, Nebula's
we
considered a
we
Guardian.
count at this point. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So, let's say they come back somehow. We get them back from the stone. God knows how that's going to be. Well, actually, even more importantly, who's still alive? It's just Rocky Raccoon, right?
No, Nebula.
Nebula
Rocket
and
Nebula.
Mantis.
Yeah.
I think Mantis is
Nope.
still around.
Nope.
Mantis got snapped too.
Did she? Okay, so it's just Nebula and Rocket. I think that's really interesting. Why those two? I would for sure think Starlight would still be around.
I think it's just because they're both cybernetics, pretty much. Like, they're more than, 50% cyber.
Oh, okay.
So they kind
Yeah,
of
you-
don't
you
count
think about
as
it, like-
a living being. So,
I didn't
Well,
think
in-
about that.
Technically, Rocket probably got around it because he's not a person. Technically, he's an animal.
well, it's supposed to
Technically-
wipe out half of existence.
Yeah. Well, like half
Yeah,
of
but
living
like
existence.
they didn't really like show if it did that to animals too.
True.
That's fair. That poses
So,
another
like-
good question.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, we didn't see any battle rhinos get wiped out.
Battle
Oh,
rhinos?
wait, there weren't even battle rhinos in that for some reason.
No, they were gone.
Hey, we're gonna have a big battle. Do we need the rhinos? Nah. Fine.
No. They don't know
So
how
that-
to fight aliens.
But that would make sense as to why they didn't get snapped though, because I think Nebula's even less of a living being than
Oh, yeah, of
Raccoon
course.
than Rocket
She's
is.
like-
She's like full.
At this point, she's got to be like at least like 90% fucking
Yeah.
cybernetic.
Yeah.
So then beginning of Infinity War Part 2, the Avengers, Last Avenger, whatever the fuck it's called, starts, how do we see Rocket and Nebula trying, like, what do we think their roles are going to be, since they are currently the only, quote-unquote, still living Guardians? What do we think?
Nebula's going to have to design
Nebula
something with
helps
Tony.
Tony get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
I just really want to see more Rocket and Bucky.
Oh.
Oh wait, Bucky's
Bucky
gone!
has-
Yeah,
No, Bucky's gone!
Bucky didn't have enough robot
I was
parts.
gonna say,
Rocket and
No,
Thor.
it's the original Avengers are still alive. Like, the original ones.
Yeah.
The
So-
original Avengers. Yep,
Yeah,
Thor.
Well, the
Captain
original
America,
lineup
Hulk.
Iron
plus
Man,
War
Captain
Machine.
America.
Yeah, so, like, all the original Avengers, they're still alive.
That was definitely done on purpose.
Oh, yeah, of course.
100%.
Yeah.
Because they're all pretty much going to die. But
Actually, I don't think Thor is going. There's no way Thor is going anywhere.
this is his last contracted movie.
I
But
thought he re-upped recently, though.
Oh, did he?
Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean,
I-
it would be nice to see more, Thor and Hulk movies. Because,
yeah, because Thor Ragnarok was fantastic.
Well,
but
yeah.
I honestly don't think Thor is going anywhere. Captain America and Iron Man, if the both of them don't die at the end of this movie, I'm gonna be pissed.
I can see Captain
Especially
America
Captain
dying,
America.
passing the torch to Bucky.
Iron Man's got to go.
Iron
he has
Man,
to go.
I think he's
he has
gonna
to go in a
retire.
completely. No, he has to go in a completely completely selfless manner, considering all of his past with
yeah, it
Age
has
of
to be
Ultron.
like a completely 180 from where he started.
Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
I think he's just gonna, retire essentially and just focus on the business and that's it, and nothing more. Because I think Pepper's pregnant, and I think
Yep,
I
100%.
think he's just gonna focus on them.
No,
And-
hang on. You know what I saw? I saw a great theory, and I'm probably gonna save this for the actual Iron Man episode. But there's a great theory that I saw out there where Iron Man dies, sacrificing himself with Captain America to bring back all those people or whatever. Pepper's pregnant, which is why they had that entire. That's the only reason they had that conversation in the first one, is because obviously she's actually gonna be pregnant, 100%. They wouldn't have brought that up if she wasn't going to. She's gonna be pregnant, and then their daughter specifically, because there is an unknown female actress, a young female actress, I guess, for the fifth movie, for this upcoming one, is gonna end up being their daughter. And instead of being the next Iron Man, she's gonna be
Iron
the next
Maiden.
Captain America. No,
What? No?
she's gonna pick up the shield because Iron Man actually has the Captain America shield.
Oh, the original
She's gonna pick up-
prototype.
Yes,
Yeah, but the rumor is all of this next movie takes place
a while down the
10
road.
years
Yeah.
future, so everybody's back on Earth. I think we see Cap with his shield back.
Yeah,
I
I think it's
I
honestly
kinda
gonna
like that
pass to
idea better.
Bucky. Just because
I
they've
just-
kind of alluded to that.
I just think it'd be cool. Can you imagine a Stark being the next Captain America?
I still hope they do the Iron Maiden thing because the whole college
That'd be cool
thing.
too.
Just because the whole college thing with Age of Ultron. No, wait. Which one was that? Where he's actually at the college presenting his little 3D dimensional thing.
Oh, that was when he wasn't talking to Pepper.
That was I know
You
that
That
wanna
was
see- you wanna
Iron Man
see some
2.
shit?
was that Iron
Or
Man.
no,
2?
This
no,
is why-
that was after Age of Ultron. It was
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to think which one that was. It was because it was after Age of Ultron because he got confronted by the lady in the hallway.
Yes, that was after. So that was Iron Man 3.
Was it 3?
Yes, because it was
Yeah,
the one.
okay.
It was the
No.
one with the. No, that was Iron Man 2 because it was the one with that dude and Okay, so it was the one with the Russian dude who had the weird whips during that Paris scene with the racing cars. Because that was also the same. That was also the same movie with the guy. That's how he was trying to get him to make other Iron Man suits. And I remember because that was the convention with the Iron Man suits, and they flew up, and then he had to fight them with Rhodes. So that was the second one. Because the third one was the one with the awful British actor who pretended to be a terrorist, but was just a British actor. That was the third one.
Here, yeah.
No, it was
Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, Pepper Potts being as Iron Man or Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that,
Yeah.
which would be nice.
Yeah, she posted that on her Instagram.
I mean, she already was kind of she had superpowers for a little bit.
Yeah, we
Also
just
an Iron
ignored
Man.
that. That was Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
But
That one was the worst Iron Man by far.
I kind of swore it was...
Iron Man 2.
No, it was Civil War. It was Civil War. It was Civil War when Tony went to the college and was doing the presentation, and he funded everybody's projects.
We are so off topic right now.
I know. I'm just trying. Because that's what it was.
It was definitely after Age of Ultron, though, so Iron Man 2 doesn't make sense.
It was Civil War because it was kind of doing a recap with everybody, and it was when the Sokovia Accords and all that. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
I think, honestly, it would be awesome if they went to Iron Maiden, where it was like, okay, well, Tony came out, funded everybody's projects, and one of those students' projects was actually developing their own suit, like Tony's.
I still like his daughter being Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
More.
That'd be, way down the line.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be, years in the future.
Yeah, true.
Well, it's like, fucking Hawkeye's daughter is supposed to be Hawkeye now.
Have you? Okay, so oh my god, I'll get into that during the Hawkeye episode because I don't think we're gonna get to that tonight because we're talking a lot longer than I thought we were going to.
That's usually what happens.
You think?
Yeah. Do you guys want to roll into the ratings, or do we have anything else to say about Guardians of the Galaxy before we bop out?
I want to see an old crotchety Rocket Raccoon in the next one.
Can he even get older?
Sure.
He's like a cyber raccoon.
Yeah, but I want his hair to be gray.
He could have a little gray raccoon beard.
like an old Chewie.
Yes.
Like an old Wookiee. I could see that. That'd be hilarious. Can you imagine with like a cane?
Bro,
that
he rolls,
is actually a weapon.
He rolls up with his little gray raccoon beard and Bucky's fucking gun that he wanted.
And his arm.
That thing
Why
has
not?
he has claws, special claws on that are infused with rabies. So when he scratches people and stuff, he gets them infected with rabies.
Oh my god.
Ben just went dark.
I mean, come on, Rocket just lost his best friend.
That's
Lost
true.
his son.
Yeah, lost his best friend and then his son.
Okay. I'm gonna do my rating. I actually think I might know a little bit more about Guardians than I did about Robin, and I think my Robin rating was way too high now, so we're gonna so
Nightwing, get it right.
Nightwing. I'd probably bring it back to a 1.5. But I think I know a little bit more about Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'll probably give my knowledge an actual 2.5. And it's maybe a 3, and that's basically all just off the movie. And then for badass level, I mean, from the movies, definitely at least I feel like my badass levels is very, very, what is it? It's very, very strict. So I'm gonna give them a 5.5. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nick.
1.
Yep.
And just based solely off the movies, I give them a 5 for coolness.
Okay. Ben?
Yeah, I was gonna say my knowledge is a little bit better with them than any DC shit. So
Sure.
Because I like Marvel. Oh, so good. Probably about a 5.5 for knowledge. Because
Okay,
I'm
that's
still,
really good.
I get the only thing that's holding me back is the Adam Warlock, the other character that you mentioned.
Yeah. Well, that's from 69, so I
Yeah,
think you're...
because I think the shit that I was hearing is theorizing the Adam Warlock in this next movie and stuff, which kind of makes me sad because I was led on to believe, that was in the comics. I mean, there's some knowledge I'm lacking on. I wish I knew more about. But yeah, I'd say 5.5.
Okay.
And then badass, just 8.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Rocket, Star-Lord.
Groot.
When your dad's Kurt Russell and you have to kill him, I'm sorry, that kind of increases your badass value.
Especially when you're also a celestial being.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
And the soundtracks.
Right. The soundtracks. I've got both of the vinyls, and they're fucking... they're so good.
Oh, yeah.
They're so good.